So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a massive game today. It's the first leg. That's right, first leg of the Champions League taking on Bayer Leverkusen, which is honestly quite surprising that they've even made it this far. Let's actually have a look real quick at how both these sides have got here into the semi-finals. So if we go to the knockout phase, we go back to the first round. We took on PSG. Okay, we lost the first leg 2-1. We came back and won 3-1 in extra time. Went through 4-3. Bayer Leverkusen beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-2 and then 1-0. Into the quarterfinals, we faced Monaco, and it was pretty much the away goals that got the job done. Two late goals that did it for us. Bayer Leverkusen, though, very impressive, beating Barcelona, the same score as us, 3-3. Don't know when they scored, but they did enough to put themselves through to this semi-final. And here we are. Real Madrid, Arsenal is the other game. I'm pretty confident for today, I have to say. I've been playing pretty well, and honestly, Bayer Leverkusen don't have the most stacked team when you have a look at them. They're playing a 3-2-4-1, a 3-5-1 formation. Narrow, especially at the back. So that pretty much means today we're going to be playing the hug the sideline, get out wide, and see how we go there. Centering targets is always in there because we need players in the box with tight marking, so we'll tight mark Alario up top and hopefully negate some problems that he may cause. So that's the lineup we're going for. Not really anyone up for today's game apart from Harrit and Rashford, and we have Douglas Costa, who more than likely I'll bring on in the second half. So there we go. That's the lineup for today, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing at the Bay Arena as well, so it'll be pretty authentic for you guys to watch. Question is, what kit do we go for? They're going to be playing in a black, so we'll probably just leave the red. It looks good enough to me. So here we go. Smash the like button, please. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys do enjoy today's match. Hopefully it's entertaining, though. I never know. You never know until you play them. So let's dive into this semi-final first leg. So welcome to the Bay Arena here in Germany for the semi-final of the Champions League. 32 teams entered this competition, only 4 remain. And it's tantalising, isn't it? Luigi knows Manchester United would love to win the Champions League again, but today they've got to get past Bayer Leverkusen. So Bayer Leverkusen get this semi-final underway. Manchester United haven't had to travel too far to Germany to take on this side that, to be honest with you, it's probably a bit of a shock, isn't it, that they are in the semi-final, beating Barcelona of all teams in the last leg. Oh, Pogba there got a little bit too cute, but managed to regain it. But that's going to give Bayer Leverkusen a lot of confidence. Fact is, they can score goals against the very best. And Man United are normally quite vulnerable. They do score a decent amount, but they also concede. Here is Harrit finding Odriozola. He's delivered that one in. It was a real feisty ball as well. Grimaldo has got caught, and it is the first foul to United. Well, it's going to be Pogba to try and get it up and down, and he really did. Swerving all over the place. But Hradecky did just enough to take claim. It took him 2 attempts. Here's Bellarabi. Nice bit of interplay there. Fed back inside. Tried to play it on the edge of the box. Savic nearly got caught, but did well enough. Harrit finding Rashford now. He skims it out wide to find Malcolm. There's the acceleration by him. Feeds it off. And Grimaldo swings it in. Dangerous looking ball. That's United's game plan. What with Bayer Leverkusen having 3 at the back, of course it does mean they could be vulnerable to those crosses. And a bit of freedom as well, isn't it, for Malcolm and Marcus Rashford. Here is Weiser now. Can he possibly deliver it in? He does go near post. De Gea, brilliant save. Did just enough. Bellarabi keeps it alive. Good pressure this by Bayer Leverkusen. Okazaki with the ball over the top. The former Leicester man. Switching up and going to Germany. Here comes Harrit. He's got a good bit of pace about him as well, hasn't he? Harrit again. Lukaku. Harrit. Great challenge just when he was possibly about to pull the trigger. It's been a lively 80 minutes here. It's a good challenge on Pogba. Bit of a loose pass. Harrit will get there. And he'll find Marcus Rashford. Odriozola. Back to find Paul Pogba. Well, he wasn't afraid to hit it. And why not have a go? He's playing a little bit deeper than Savic and Harrit, so he will find pockets of space. David De Gea signalling his players to get forward. No point defending too deep today. United's best play is definitely counter-attacking football, isn't it? Get from point A to B quickly, create a chance and catch your opponent off guard. Havertz now. Henrich tries to get it out wide. Well played, Grimaldo, read it like a book. And now a chance for Malcolm, who finds Savic. Lukaku peeling away. Back out to Malcolm again. Players in the box, definitely back post. That's a really good defensive clearance because Rashford was towering, ready to pounce. Bellarabi now. Haven't had too many attempts on goal. Defensively, both teams are pretty solid at the moment. Here is Tar. To Bellarabi. Bender. It's a good ball on the line, but just offside. Bayer Leverkusen, 57% possession so far. Credit to them. Savic wanted to get back on the right foot. He has got a decent strike on him, Savic. I mean, you don't really see it enough. But if he gets a bit of room, I'm sure he won't think twice about doing it. Odriozola. Good play. Back to Pogba. Bit of room here for Grimaldo as Manchester United work this forward. Savic is able to turn, but that, well, was not exactly convincing. He didn't really plant his foot well enough to generate the power. Henrich, good idea, but United back line doing the job. Harrit, great play. Skips past his man like he's not even there. Odriozola now. Accelerates away. Lukaku is calling for it. Does whip in some fantastic balls. We'll play Pogba. Pogba again. And he has got Harrit here through the middle. But denied at the near post. Didn't really have much else on, did he? I mean, he took it early. You know, maybe you get the luck of the green. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But he has got a corner out of it. Malcolm's delivery. And it is a good one towards the back post. Oh, it was flicked on. It wasn't quite goal bound. Now Odriozola. Harrit trying the back heel. Bayer Leverkusen regain it. We're into the final 4 minutes. That's a sloppy place to lose it. He was looking for Lukaku. Has come back out here to Savic. He's got caught. Somehow Savic has managed to keep the ball. Finally, Bayer Leverkusen get it away. Well, it's all Manchester United at the moment, isn't it? It's a lovely touch by Savic. Pogba. Harrit. Nice turn by him. Back to Pogba again. Maybe one final go here for the Reds. In towards Harrit. Flicked away. Let's come back out to Grimaldo. Always rising. So there is the half-time whistle. Manchester United, you say, probably have been the more adventurous of the two sides, but still is deadlocked at 0-0. So the second half begins. And United did dominate, really, in the first half when it came to chances. 6 attempts. Didn't really see too much of Bayer Leverkusen. Oh, it's brilliant. Lukaku, what a save. Denying the big Belgium to make it 1-0. Well, it was a full stretch reflex, wasn't it? Heading right into the bottom corner. Pogba now. Trying to dance around Havertz, but it hasn't worked out for him. And now a chance for Ilario, but he needs some support. Isa Havertz, ball over the top. That is actually a really good ball, and it's in! What a start to the second half for the German side. That makes their second attempt of the game, and it's in. And what a finish this is. Now the ball over the top is immaculate as well. Credit the assist for the vision. And then the control and the strike into the top corner. So fantastic news for Bayer Leverkusen fans. But Manchester United now find themselves a goal down. After pretty much dominating, you'd say. Just a little bit too vulnerable at the back. Good bit of play. Here's Weiser. Okazaki. Flicked on. This is better by Leverkusen. Fast football. Up against Odriozola. It took a deflection and Kimpembe took no risks. Okazaki will take it. Delivers it high. Cleared away by Kimpembe. Back out towards him. Tried to lay it off. Oh, Malcolm got caught from behind. And he wins the header. Man United are under the cosh here. Trying to get rid of it. Now they have a chance to do so and break with Savage. He's got Harriet the other way. He's got Romelu Lukaku making the run over the top, but it's just too far. So Man United haven't waited too long to make a change. Malcolm bombing it off and Martial comes on. We have an hour played here at the Bay Arena. It's not the way Manchester United fans would have wanted it to go so far. Find themselves a goal down up against a very stubborn Bayer Leverkusen side. We spoke about before, they've drawn 3-3 against Barcelona and knocked them out. So don't write them off. Here is Harriet. Looking for some support. That's too much by him. And there's players making the run through the middle. And Pemba, immaculate as always. Pogba, a little bit too slow on the ball. This is a much better second half, though, by Bayer Leverkusen. Playing some good football. They've got a couple of players out wide. Some good tracking back, though. And Eric Bailly will tidy up with Odriozola. Here is Marcus Rashford. Lukaku's calling for it. Now peeling away. Feeds it up the line. Harriet. Back to Lukaku. Back towards Harriet. But it's all a little bit too cagey. Bayer Leverkusen pinging it about. Keeping the ball. Bellarabi. Fed inside. Look at the football. It's beautiful to watch. And Bellarabi has a couple of players in the box. We'll play Kimpembe. But the clearance wasn't the best. Manchester United have got to be careful about this. Grimaldo tidies up. And now a chance for them to break. Savage sees the run out wide of Martial. Fortunately, he hasn't got Lukaku in the box, but he has got him here on the edge of the box. And the block was good enough to deny him. So Douglas Costa comes on, and so does Fred for the final 15 minutes. And that is cleared off the line. And somehow it's looped over the bar. What on earth has happened here? Look at this. That is a brilliant save off the post. They've survived it, haven't they? They have survived. And it's going to be another corner. That was a fantastic delivery by Costa. Can he do it again? Nearly found Lukaku. Better pressure. But now a chance for Bayer Leverkusen. They get dispossessed. Eric Bailly. Oh, lovely touch. It's going to be Costa. Lays it back. The block was impeccable again. They are hanging on here, the German side. Nothing wrong with that one. Fred. Odriozola, that is late and will be a free kick in a dangerous position. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't whip out a yellow. Did catch him right on the ankles. It's a nice little turn. There's Paul Pogba. It is his type of range, but the wall did its job. Fair play to him. Eric Bailly there did brilliantly well, and Man United have worked it beautifully. Harrit. Got players running one way and then the other. And Douglas Costa. Great run by him. Lays it on the edge of the box. And it's in. What a finish by Romelu Lukaku. And he's mixed up the celebration as well. This is an absolute pile driver. Into the top corner, and Douglas Costa, how many times does he come on and just produce the goods? Well, he laid it back on the edge of the box, and this is rifled in. The goalie's been brilliant, but this time, there is nothing he can do. Great little trickery by Costa, and the Belgium does the rest. Well, it could be a very important goal. That is a terrible place to give it away. Suddenly now, Manchester United have got a sense of urgency. And Bayer Leverkusen are feeling the pressure. Good challenge by Grimaldo. Given away. Alario. Back to Bender. We haven't really seen too many substitutions by Bayer Leverkusen, which is rather surprising. Well done, Grimaldo. I'm sure Luigi, before the match started, would have took a 1-1. That away goal, so important in the Champions League. But Man United still have time here to possibly grab another one. And Leverkusen have been caught. And Harrit just needs to lay it across. Tried to. Didn't work out. That's a poor touch. Here comes Fred. Lays it forward. Martial, great challenge on him. Just about to turn him inside out. And that will be the full-time whistle. And as you can see, Kimpembe, he'll take it. Delighted. 1-1. Not the best result for Bayer Leverkusen, but still in it. And considering the amount of chances Manchester United had, they will take that. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't think it was that one-sided, to be fair. 2 attempts to 12 is crazy. Man of the match was Alario. So elsewhere, look at that. What's that all about? Arsenal 3-1 winners against Real Madrid, away from home as well. So that is a tall order for the Spanish side, who are now going to have to win by, 3 goals. They're going to have to win 3-0. 2-0 will not be enough for them. Bayer Leverkusen, not the best, but I mean, we are playing back with the original DT file. You can see that because it's a lot quicker. There is going to be more probably chances because it is a faster tempo. We'll talk about it in a minute. Let's have a look at this real quickly. 2 wins, 4 draws, and 0 defeats for the period of April. Lukaku, 6 goals, phenomenal. Definitely has been probably player of the season. And when it comes to scoring, through passes have been pretty good. Been scoring in different kind of ranges, different times. Harrit, impressive, doing well. Team of the month, we have Lukaku, and Savic actually is in there as well. So Harrit increases, just keeps on increasing every single match. But yeah, as I was saying, look, we took on Bayer Leverkusen. I knew they weren't going to be the best because they just, don't have the stats. But they're also going to be clinical when you play on Superstar or any kind of higher difficulty. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just playing the game now. I'm just playing it, trying to see what happens. We'll get this season out the way, and then we'll look forward and see what we can do in the next Master League campaign. And start letting me know what you guys want me to do for the next Master League. Obviously, I want to have the updated transfers, maybe a better patch. We'll see. There's plenty of them out there. Do we go for more of a test? Do we switch leagues? We go to Serie A, La Liga? Let me know your thoughts below. But yeah, we are going to be back. We're taking on Liverpool. Now, I'm sure that is going to be a tough matchup. It's a rivalry derby game. Anytime you play that on PES, it's challenging. So yeah, playing on the original files, I'm sure it's going to be tricky. But we'll be back shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, subscribe for more. Take care.